Not trying to be the cat that says, oh, I know it. I'm not saying I know everything. But what you gotta understand is, with wisdom and pretty decent judgment, you can kind of pick out the good, the bad, and the ugly. What I'm saying about balance, when it comes to our musical artists, if you can name under 50 artists, and they are in all genres, that's not a big pool to pick from. That gets to the point where it makes you think that, oh man, you know, what is real talent when you think about it? Is talent only because of what we're capable of seeing? What's controlled? What's given to us? Because think about this. I can make a contest and I'm gonna make sure you pick the same thing every fucking time. I got 4 boxes. 4 boxes. I fill one with leaves, one with rocks, one with shit, and one with sandwiches and fries. Which one you gonna pick? You gonna pick the best fucking option. So I kind of control what you pick. You don't have multiple choice. You don't have a fucking choice. I gave you an option. Either pick what the fuck I give you or get the fuck out my face. So I'm not trying to say that I'm the daggone Russell Simmons of what music is. It's just that when you really listen to R&B, hip-hop, jazz, blues, when you hear a band of 5 musicians get down in a jam session, you say to yourself, man, Kanye, you tight, but man, you got electronic assistance. There's a lot of cats out here that can do some amazing shit. Here's something else about balance. A lot of my friends in college wanted to take up different languages. And it's like, man, how come you lazy to take up a different language? It's because I know 2 or 3 millionaires. I know, and it's kind of nice, but hey, knowing a millionaire don't get you nowhere. Because they don't give out no cash, no way, baby. You ain't gonna get no money from your millionaire friends. You gonna get friendship, a visit, a free flight, rental car service, somebody gonna pick you up from the airport. But that's it. No dough, no dough. But when you look at business, let's look at business. Mandarin Chinese. People go to China, they spend 5 to 6 years over there, and they want to speak Chinese. Now they're hoping that this opens up a job opportunity for them because China is a big powerhouse of finance. But when it comes to industrial, when it comes to the collectiveness of business, Mandarin Chinese is not what you're gonna use. Everybody that makes the dollar move or any type of currency move, guess what language they speak? They speak fucking English. Even though in the United States, 3/5 of our landmass provides you with Latin, you know, but you don't see no goddamn Korean, until come to me down. You don't see none of that shit written down. You see a lot of Spanish written down because they're in the economical low end of people who do manual labor. So they want to make sure the manual labor dollars get spent. It's not like they try to accommodate them. They want to make sure they spend that fucking money that they made cutting grass and picking tobacco. Don't get it fucked up because you see a Spanish sign. That don't mean nothing. When you go around the world, the 2nd largest diamond mine in the world is Russia. The 1st biggest diamond mine that shit gets stolen from all the time is Africa. But there's nobody that can protect Africa because Africa's borders are not protected. For the past 480 years, Africa has not had a real military. Let me tell you what a real military is. A real military is a global threat, a continental threat. It has a strike package that can hit you air, sea, and land. It can deploy its good and bad boys and girls on your land and tear your shit up. That is a military. A couple of people walking around with some red berets, some funky ass green and burgundy camouflage suits and an AK-47 strapped across their chest like a safety road guard vest belt. It's not a military. That's some propaganda they show on the news. What I'm trying to tell you is, even that language we have is not all the way balanced. Everywhere you go, anybody who wants to sell or make a dollar, sell product or make a dollar, it's going to speak English. Anything else, your ass going broke. So a lot of y'all that's in college right now, you're sophomore, junior year, and you're taking up Arabic because you're hoping you're going to work for the big oil man, or you're taking up Russia because you hope you're going to be able to sell and pawn the steel and coal and concrete and diamonds, or you're taking up Mandarin Chinese so you can get into the electronics field. That's a very small pool you get in. And let me tell you something real quick. If you're working for Koreans, Asians, or Japanese, you better look good. You can't be no sloppy, floppy motherfucker working for them. They want people who look damn near perfect and perform perfect. So you gotta have both forwards, mental, intellectual, that mental stamina that keeps you going, that you never quit, and you better be looking good. Where 80% of this planet finds you fuckable in some way. Yes, they not playing that, man. Now in America, they hire anybody. Your fat ass can have a master's degree or doctorate. You can sit your big slop ass behind any desk. And you know, I'm not cracking up on fat people, but when you think about it, why would you want to be prey? Something tragic happens where you gotta hurry up and run, climb some shit, get out of danger or harm's way by using upper and lower body strength, you cannot do it. So all your intelligence is out the door. Soon as a tsunami comes, soon as a pack of dogs or something break loose from the gym, or people want to come and kill you. It's like, where is this coming from? I'm just simply saying, you have to prepare yourself for everything. You can't just prepare yourself for the mental struggle of education and being mentally straight. You got to be morally straight too, making good decisions, having good, clean ideas, not only to promote your best well-being, but promote your customers' well-being. Now, your competition, that don't matter. That's not balance. That's competition. But when you're selling something, you're doing something for the community, make sure it don't just work for you, it works for everybody. That's a great product. The reason why the iPhone was so great is because cars accommodated themselves to the iPhone. Products in your everyday, the shower genie, all this shit accommodated themselves to the iPhone. Shower genie, that little cleaning thing. Whatever the little player that you can use in the shower and it's waterproof. Apple knew what they were doing when they came out with this marketing process because they gave people the connection and firmware ability to say, hey, if you want to use this product, it's going to add a lot of traction to your product. We're just making a major accessory that is just a genius invention. And you see that everything comes iPhone ready. Everything. Here's another thing about balance. In the world today, you're going to find a lot of people, men, big, fat, small, short, or tall, women in the same daggone frequency range. Now, you have women in your department that want to be considered equal. I don't have no problem with that. Matter of fact, I practice equality each and every day. Now, one thing about me, when you see my big ass coming, you always think, I need help with a box. What? I don't lift and keep myself in shape for you. I keep myself in shape for myself, my children, and my wife, so that they can enjoy these muscles. So my kids ain't embarrassed when I take them out in public, like, that's my dad. I keep myself in shape for people I love, not for the motherfuckers I work for. I keep myself in shape for personal appearance, to attain balance, to have the knowledge and the look of leadership. I ain't saying you gotta have muscles of leadership, but you better look like you can make something move, make something happen, do some things, knock some shit down. That's what leadership look like. That's what it performs like. That's what it sounds like. That's what it smells like. But I got ladies in my job, and they want the equality thing, but they want chivalry. So you want me to meet your needs whenever it is good for you, not good for me. So, lady comes on and says, can you help me with this box? I looked at her and said, why do you need help with the box? Because it's heavy. I said, we work in the same department. You and I both make identically the same. That box is part of your mission and your contemporary thought process, something you need to get done today. I know, but can't you just help me lift it up? No, ma'am, I cannot. Have a nice day. Now, a lot of people say, oh, man, you're an asshole. No, I'm not, because you don't even know the history between me and this woman. Whenever you're briefing the boss man and you're saying this and that can happen, this and that can happen, and we can dedicate our finance to this and that, and this young lady gives you the look like, oh, wait until I say my piece. I'm going to light your ass up. We're not here to assist each other. We're here as an organization and team to assist the team. So me lifting your box, that's extra time on me. That's extra time that I need to get things done. I'm not lifting your box. Now, if you one of them old school ladies that is a lady that recognize that men have their job, principle, and purpose, and women have their job, principle, and purpose, oh, of course I'm gonna lift your box for you. I have no problem lifting your box. But if you're one of those, I can do what a man can do, I can say what a man can say, I'm not lifting your box. I'm not opening up your door. That's just silly. It's foolish. If you're in competition, I think you should be in competition 24/7, all day long. And I know that probably seems like a raggedy, pointless thing, but it came across my mind today. You know, just like with the balance of insects in our population. We work so hard buying bug spray to kill insects because we feel as though they invaded our home. we kind of invaded where they live. And them insects are there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Spiders get rid of flying creatures, but you kill spiders all the time. I want them in my house. I don't want no spiders in my house neither, but around my house, I leave the hell alone. Hey, because you know what? The more webs I see, the less mosquitoes I feel. You know? Ants. They keep your soil soft, and they keep a lot of different critters out of your soil that allows your plants, your flowers, and your crops to grow. Or whatever hell else you want to grow on your soil. But if you want to go ahead and ink their ass out, not a lot gonna grow. All I'm simply saying is to consider that this planet is a sphere. And it spins at 800 miles an hour. And in order for the land, the water, and the air, and our ionosphere, and our atmosphere to really work, there has to be a balance. And each and every day, you have a chance of actually increasing that balance or destroying that balance. And I think you want to make the decision that increases it. I'm not saying I'm a subject matter expert at anything. All I'm simply saying is that when you spend 40-something plus years on this planet, you got a little something you can give back to those under 20. And I'm just trying to really get to those that's under 20. Those that don't have somebody like me in their life that can give them little hits here and there on what right looks like. They out there surviving on their own with other 17 and 15-year-olds, blind leading the blind, people that don't know shit. Thinking that this is a great TV show. We're to the point now that reality TV is like the hottest television. That's crazy. How did that happen? When did that happen? You know, I don't know. Sometimes I just really, I really try to take into consideration what we're doing to ourselves and why we're doing it. When you get up each and every day, you should have some type of purpose, some type of cause, some type of ethical reasoning behind the things you do. I guess I'm drained today, but I felt that I had something to say that was of some importance. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it is, but you know what? YouTube got plenty of fucking space. So I'm gonna put down my 12, 15 minutes. Hopefully I didn't bore you. Hopefully I didn't lead you astray. But hey, you have some good days, you have some bad days. But I did feel I had something to say about balance. Balance is an important part of your essential day. It's an important part of your life, you know? I look at like carbonated water. First thing it does is take the oxygen out of the water in order to make it spicy for soda. And I guess that is what it is. Strawberry milk causes all sorts of issues in children. But that's a child's favorite milk, strawberry milk. You know, we eat animals that most of their life threatened. The same thing that was done to the slaves 200-300 years ago is what's done to animals today. As soon as an animal's born, it's taken away from its mother. It's forced to be raised on its own. And it has to learn life as it get along. And then before you know it, that motherfucker's on your plate. This nervous, scared, unadapted, upset individual is on your plate. You cutting through his ass with some ketchup and some Heinz 57 sauce. And you think you ain't absorbing negative energy? You are. You're absorbing negativity from that animal. A whole lot of negativity. I don't know what to do about it. I guess eat more vegetables, you know? But chickens, they're slaughtered to hell. Pork slaughtered to hell. Cows are slaughtered to hell. I mean, they get put through a painful life, man. Just think about, in the terms of what cows go through. Imagine a 9-year-old girl forced to breastfeed. That's what baby cows go through. Female cows. Forced to breastfeed. Heifers, calves, whatever you want to call them. Forced to breastfeed. At an age where they really can't produce any milk. Chickens are made either to lay eggs or to make goddamn hot wings. But there's a lot of things out here, man, that you're going to start to notice and pay attention to. And you got to see the signals. I want you to see the signals early. A lot of people are scared of those, and I say this to a lot of my social media homeboys and homegirls. Please keep posting. But I do want us to get aligned in our thought process. I'm fairly new to this, but if we can all align ourselves to saying the same thing, and we support each other's speech, and we know each other's background, and we start forming a line, we'll put CNN and Fox News out of fucking business. Easily. Easily. Can you imagine 1,100 people on social media, all with the same cause and the same purpose, with no type of conglomerate behind them trying to make them steer the country or people to this thought process or that thought process. You can break this daggone brainwashing that's going on if we all just align ourselves properly. Stop bickering. Stop talking about what this guy's doing. Like, let's say, what's his name, TJ? He got a movie coming out. I ain't seen film clips from that motherfucker yet. But he might be doing something. He might not. I don't know. Give the world a shot. The point is, a lot of y'all would be here if that motherfucker won't here. That's what I look at. A lot of y'all would be here, he won't here. You look at how long he been on, how many subscribers, he's doing something. And yeah, he got a bad niche. You know, I'm talking about sisters bad. But you can't say he all the way right. Can't say he all the way wrong. Like I said before, my sister's some of the most beautiful women on the planet. You mix anything with sister, you can get something delicious looking. But some of our attitudes, man, the tattoos on the face, the neck, got your ass all out, got the weave and the pink nails, the snuffle up against eyelashes, some of that shit gotta go. I went over my time. I don't know, we'll post it. I might just throw it on there and say, view it.